Well, as Israel battles against Hamas and the entire country is under threat, unquestionably, the communities in southern Israel are being hit hardest with nonstop rocket fire and a difficult security situation. In some of the southern communities, Israelis were locked in rooms for upwards of 8 hours waiting for rescue, sometimes without food or water. Community members have also reported Palestinian terrorists going house to house, gunning down civilians, including family pets, and setting homes on fire with gas on to force civilians out to be executed. Over 100 have been taken hostage, including elderly and children. And as Israel works to secure their safety, they have already cleared out 22 towns that Palestinian terrorists infiltrated. Here with us to discuss the situation on the ground is Sarit Lesnick-Kurtzman, a resident of Kibbutz Alumim, which is on the Gaza border. Sarit, thank you so much for being with us at this incredibly difficult time. First of all, how are you?
It's a good question. Okay, we're okay. We're safe now in my parents' home near Jerusalem, and we're trying to stay optimistic and to stay strong.
Can you share with us more about what happened on Saturday from the start? Was your kibbutz specifically one of the kibbutzim that was targeted?
Yes. As you mentioned, I live in Kibbutz Alumim. We're about 4 kilometers from the border. And it began at 6:29. I woke up from the sound of the exiting of the Iron Dome. It's unfortunately a sound that we're very familiar with. And we know the drill. There's a siren. We have the red alert. So I ran, I grabbed my baby from her crib, and I brought her into the safe room, closed the door, and usually we wait about 10-15 minutes, and then we can go out. But this time was different. We went into the safe room. It was Saturday. I'm a religious Jew, so I don't use electricity devices on Saturday. It was not only a regular Saturday, it was a holiday. And so we didn't really know what's going on, and the missiles just didn't stop. It was an attack, about a half-hour attack, which ended up being thousands of missiles. And me and my husband, which we have some experience by living in near the border, we decided we understood something's different. We understood something else is going on, and we straight away turned on our phone trying to understand. But there wasn't much information coming towards our way. At about 7:30, we got a message on the WhatsApp group, the security group of the kibbutz, and they said that there are terrorists on the kibbutz. Lock your doors and do not leave your safe rooms. We didn't believe, it sounded so unbelievable, something that we could never even imagine. So we just stayed in our safe room. My husband held the door for about 12 hours straight until we decided we have to open the door and get some water, get some food. I had to get food for my baby. She's a year old. I had to get diapers.
Did you know at the time if the Hamas terrorists were actually in the kibbutz while you were in the safe room? Did they try to enter your house?
So, like I said, there's some sounds that we're very used to hearing. We're used to hearing the Iron Dome. We're used to hearing some tanks. We're used to hearing all of these missiles, and then we heard gunshots, and that's not something we're used to hearing outside our window. Our story is actually pretty amazing. It's really our emergency team of the kibbutz, which they aren't combat soldiers on their day-to-day basis. These are normal fathers, normal parents who work in different. Everyone is in a different. None of them are actual soldiers in their day-to-day life, and they all got their guns, and they met the terrorists by the back gate of the kibbutz, and were able to stop them from coming in to the kibbutz, to where we live. Unfortunately, the terrorists got into where the Thai workers live. We have a place where they live near the barn, near the agriculture area. They slaughtered the the Thai workers that we have. It's workers that come from abroad to help out and work on the kibbutz. They slaughtered them, kidnapped some of them. Some are still missing. And because they started there, the Thai workers were able to ask for help, and that's when the emergency group came and really stopped them there. Some of our friends got injured, but thank God they're all okay now. They're all alive, and our whole entire community owes them. We owe them our life. They saved our lives by being heroes and fighting, and they killed at that moment 10 terrorists. About 30 terrorists invaded at that moment. Later on during the day, we kept on getting more messages of more terrorists trying to invade from different gates. We have a few entrances to the kibbutz, and they tried entering every entrance, and every single time they were stopped by our emergency group, and at some point when the army joined. But it's a really big
it sounds like an incredibly stressful situation. I just want to commend you for your courage and strength, even now being able to speak about such a traumatic experience. And unfortunately, we're out of time, but I just want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us. And please know that we are supporting you, and there are millions of people around the world who are standing in solidarity with the people of Israel and Israel's southern communities specifically at this difficult time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.